All right. Welcome back to AI Made Simple. I'm Steve Brown, your host. We help our clients use AI to connect better with their clients, right? And for AI to be simple, we have to get in there. We have to start using it because it's here. It's changing our workflows. It's changing our businesses. And it's going to be changing the way that your customers um, connect with you, evaluate you. So the other day I had no, actually yesterday I had a phone call, and the lady called, and I was talking to her for a second. And I said, "Hey, how did you learn about us?" And she said, "I asked ChatGPT." And so today's topic is, wow. So if ChatGPT is recommending you, how do you get ChatGPT to to do that? What are the actions that we need to take? What do we need to do to take advantage of it? Because we're moving from a search world to a conversation world, from a search engine to a chat engine, and so that upends everything that the way that we've been trying to get our businesses to be found online. It's one of the most common questions I get. Steve, tell me, how do we do SEO? How do I get found? And ultimately, what that question means is, how does the person that's searching for my solution know about me, know about my business, and how do I fit in their future? And so let's hop in here. I'm going to share my screen. I'll show you a couple of things, and we'll figure this out, how you can start taking advantage of this opportunity. So here we are looking at, and I designed these little websites. This is a website that I designed right before this call. So AI is even making me, someone who doesn't know how to code, communicate more clearly. And but yeah, I got this call, and I asked her, hey, but what struck me about that, she said, I found you through ChatGPT. It also got me thinking, where was she? Where was she in the decision making process? Right? There's the thing called the buyer's journey, and where are they in the buying process? Are they just investigating, starting to think about it, starting to consider it, or are they ready to buy? Ready to buy? And in this case, when folks are using ChatGPT, they're ready to buy. They're ready to connect. They're asking for the information. And here's where they are. It used to be you have to go into search and you had to look around for a long time. And then this is what we've been doing for decades. And we typed in keywords, we get a list of links, like on a library card catalog, and it was on us to sift through that to find the answer, to go and investigate. And this would take time. And folks don't have time. They want to know. And so what's transpired is now it's like these models in AI, you can just come and click voice mode and talk to them. So imagine that your prospects are talking to ChatGPT and they're asking whatever their specific questions are, and then the AI is going out and doing all of this for them in seconds. What took you, me, maybe an hour to do, to investigate and take time, assuming we had that temperament, AI is doing it in just a matter of seconds. I'll show you exactly. So, I went in and for today's show, I was like, all right, let's pretend we're somebody that needs an attorney. We're in Oklahoma City, and I need an attorney who has a good reputation and is known to take their time and understand my situation. I have a business problem and I need to get it resolved. I have a customer who's not happy with their services and threatening to take action. And so I popped that in there, and just within a second, this is what ChatGPT returned. So, here's several respected business attorneys and law firms in Oklahoma City, known for taking their time. All right. So I looked at those. Here it gives me the phone number, tells me what they specialize in and why choose them. They emphasize proactive strategies and personal attention with client testimonials, praising their passion and caring. And here's the link to where they got that information, where the AI got the information from. Wow. So it goes through and puts these in, and then it tells me how to choose. It tells me here's how to choose, what to look for. So not only is it bringing me solutions, now it's like educating me on how to make a good decision, and then how to go about next steps. So I thought, I'm going to ask this, describe your process that led you to present me this list. And so what it's telling me is that it clarified my needs. Then it went out and did a targeted web search. This returned a mix of law firm homepages, lawyer directories, Google Maps, third-party articles. This is a key point of our conversation today. Then I scanned for patterns across these results, not just top rankings, but reoccurring mentions of firms with client empathy, strong ratings, business litigation. Then it went out and it cross-referenced and prioritized these items. Then it summarized and contextualized, a lot of izing going on here, but that's what AI does, right? What they focus on, why they're relevant to your situation and what you might expect, and then offers you a filter, how much time you have, what level of legal conflict you expect, your comfort with direct or indirect confrontation. Now, this is, whether you knew it or not, this is what you were doing, a version of this when you had time, as you were going through and clicking on all of these links. Okay, that's what we used to do. And now this thing's coming back. So it made me go to this next thing. All right. So I'm curious, of the information that you went through to present me this list, if you broke it down by percentage, what percentage is influenced by their website and what percentage is influenced by other sources out of that law firm's control? Now, this is where the SEO conversation always, I always get asked that, and the clients, why are they asking it? They're wanting to know, of what I can control, what can I do? But here's the truth, or the reality of the situation. And it's like, that maybe shouldn't be the exact priority. Actually, there may be some other areas that you're not considering that you want to figure out how to influence. And this is interesting. So 35% is influenced in this particular breakdown by the law firm's own website. It says, I reviewed how they describe themselves, their practice areas, case types, tone, and professionalism. This told me how they want to be perceived. Key, how they want to be perceived. That's interesting. Third-party reviews, Google, Avo, etc. This was crucial to see how clients actually felt, especially about communication, empathy, and problem solving, which happened to be your biggest concern. I considered super lawyers, Martindale, Hubble, Chambers, USA, Inc. 500, signals of trust and consistency. Directory summaries, these gave clean cross-reference data like specialties, bar status, education, and firm size, but usually repeated what's on their website. Okay, so that's why there's a 10%. And press articles or linked mentions, not always, but I gave a bonus weight if a firm was mentioned or recommended organically in blogs, news, or Reddit threads. So about 65% of what shaped the list come from sources outside of the firm's control. This was intentional. I didn't want to just be regurgitating marketing fluff. I wanted to find signals on how these attorneys actually show up in the real world. A firm like Mazahari made the cut, the tone and stories and reviews matching their branding. It was congruent. It's, Davis stood out in Inc. 5000 isn't something you can fake. It's a proxy for client satisfaction, growth, and trust. So, with that in mind, I asked, what would you recommend that someone do to beef up their 35%? We're wanting to control what we can, but I'm curious how that would go. All right, so this is leading us to the next step of our story here, our one clear offer. Now, it says it's the right mindset. You can't control Google reviews or third-party awards overnight, but that 35% of your own message, that's ours to shape. So let's treat your website like a silent sales partner and make it speak the language your ideal client is already listening for. Well, here's how to beef it up. Signal that you get it emotionally and practically. Most law firm sites lead with, "We fight for justice, trusted since 1987. That's invisible. Instead, lead with a felt pain. For example, when a business deal goes sideways, you don't need a bulldog. You need someone who will actually stop and listen first. Add empathy-driven copy. We've seen too many clients come in jaded, burned by lawyers who talked more than they listened. That's not us. Include scenarios like what happens when a customer threatens legal action, or you tried to do the right thing and it backfired. This makes your reader go, "Holy crap, that's my situation." This is the essence of great story-based marketing. That means that all of a sudden you feel understood. And how do you feel understood? You have to be the center of that story, not the law firm, right? So make it obvious you solve this problem. Create a what to do when a customer threatens legal action page. Answer common fears. Do I respond? Do I ignore them? Am I going to court? And show you're human, not just credentialed. And turn your website into a helpful tool, maybe like a client prep guide or before you call us resource. This positions you as the organized, trusted guide. Add a short, am I overacting? Then name your approach. So this is what I call is your one clear offer. You know, we all do all these various things in our business. You know, if you think about car dealership, I sell cars, I repair cars, I buy used cars, I sell used cars. There's all these things. So what do I say? And that one clear offer is pretty much, hey, when you're in a jam, okay, you need someone that actually stop and listen first. And that's the truth. So when you got something going on with your car, then we're the ones that help you to find the best path for you. Okay, that's your one clear offer. And so how do you get that? Well, that's a hard thing to get to the one clear offer. When you look at how do you do that? Well, oftentimes we're all too close to the subject to get to that one clear offer. So guess what? AI can help with that too. So I created for you today what's called the One Clear Offer GPT. This is free, it's for you, and it's immediate. So it's like, how can I get, what are we doing? We're wanting to take charge and get the foundation of your one clear offer, because that's how we're going to get baked into these AI solutions and be suggested as a solution. So having a way to figure out your one clear offer, So what can you expect? How are you going to get to the one clear offer? Well, by using this, basically you're going to use the voice version of this, and it's going to walk you through an interview. Okay. It's going to ask you about your ideal client, the painful problem they're facing, the transformation they want, how you uniquely help them to get there. And then it's going to help you get to that one clear offer. This is information that you need to start putting in all of your content. And then it's going to help you do phase two, visibility, how to build your AI ready content flywheel. It's going to give you a plan for your website's core offer. It's going to suggest blog posts, repurpose content for social media, etc. So what you're going to do is just pop in here and get started and just answer the questions, and you're going to get to your one clear offer. This is huge because think about think about how you're going to get this one clear offer is going to help you start to influence that 65%. Remember the 65% that's kind of out of your control? That one clear offer helps the folks that you work with that see you in their future as a potential solution for whatever their challenge is. It's going to give them the wording to feel understood, and it's going to give them the language to share reviews, to share feedback, to tell others about you. That's what that one clear offer nails for you. You've heard maybe people say, what's your elevator pitch? And this is basically the modern version of this, baked in with a story format. And it's got a plan to help you start getting showing up in the areas that AI and your customers, they're doing this. They're not just trusting your website. They're going out and doing a version of this. You've done it in all the sales decisions that you've done. So, this is what I do with my clients. And I work with them. We create this content flywheel. And typically, it's just a regular experience of me interviewing them and taking that subject matter expertise from their head, putting it into a formatting solution, AI, and then it organizes it into these beautiful marketing building blocks. And then that starts to bake into all of the content, their proposals, their emails, their newsletters, their blogs, their any interaction with clients and prospects, etc., shareholders. Then it becomes that one clear offer clarity that's just communicating exactly what is 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 the place that you fit in the story for the people you love to serve. So that one clear offer, you go get this GPT. It'll be linked in this episode. It's at our roionline.com/link tree. First one on the top, you just click it and you go to town. And then you start building out, use that tool to start building out your AI ready content flywheel. Okay. A pillar page. It'll help you write all of the content that you need to put around a pillar page. Don't know what a pillar page is? Ask Ask it. Tell me what's a pillar page, why I need a pillar page, how to go about creating a pillar page. And again, you've got this assistant that's dialed in to what you're doing. It's going to ask you about your website. It's going to ask you about all this information. And what you're doing is you're bringing that assistant up to speed and now turning it into an advocate, a strategy partner. It's going to help you create that blog content. Let me tell you, that blog content that ends up in, you think about these GPTs, what they do, they go out and ingest the internet. And if you just have one little sales page and no blogs, no product pages, nothing, then it's not finding much about you. But if you have hundreds of pages out there, guess what? And it's really well written and it's congruent with your one clear offer, then it's starting to understand that you're helping it go through the process. Remember, this thing was talking about, what it did, why it evaluated and why it considered you, and it's wanting something other than marketing fluff, then this GPT is going to help you give clarity about who's your ideal client and the painful problem they're facing and the transformation they want and how you uniquely get them there. That's the information that you're baking into those search results. It'll help you create your social media and educational content that you can tee up and start to publish. The social media, when I think of them, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, YouTube, all they are search engines. And they're a beautiful place for you to be parking your one clear offer content. The other thing, I think this is excellent to have a way to engage with question and answer platforms. It's like, well, what am I going to answer? Well, this one clear offer GPT will just ask it, hey, I want to participate on Reddit. So based on my one clear offer, help me show up. And what's the FAQ that I should be putting? Obviously, an FAQ should be on your website along with your blog post. Well, this thing can help you create an awesome FAQ. And this puts you in a driver's seat to where you can start delegating to the folks that you're leading. Maybe you need to, maybe like, I'm not going to do this, but I need to delegate this to my marketing director. Imagine showing up to meeting with all your prep done, how that marketing director is going to respond with clear instructions, clear assets. They're going to excel. Usually they're in the position where they got to read your mind. Well, why make them read your mind when you can spend a little time in this one clear offer and get your mind downloaded so that they can go represent you and your organization in the best way. And so all that happened from conversation. And when I asked her, where did you learn about us? She said, I found you on ChatGPT. What a way, man. AI is going to help you connect with people that would really appreciate your solution. They give you a path to create a very niche, one clear offer for that perfect customer. And it's going to bring you more of those, and it's going to bring you the trickle down projects from that as well. So download. So what's your call to action? Let's download our free custom GPT, the one clear offer GPT. You can go search in the GPT area of ChatGPT and one clear offer GPT. You'll find it there. It's free, or you can go to roimonline.com/Linktree, and it's there on top along with our other free GPTs. And then if you want to be on the AI Made Simple newsletter, here's where you go. You go to ROI Online. You scroll down on the Pro plan, and there it is. Subscribe to the AI Made Simple newsletter where you get insights, good articles, and maybe you need someone to come and train your team. That's me. I'd be great for your team. I'd help them get aligned with you and your vision. And we're off to the races. And here, I made a little video for you. Took a selfie. And look, surprise guest. All right. So that's me and Grizz. saying roar. Go out, get a quick win, download that custom GPT, and I'll see you on the next episode of AI Made Simple. I'm Steve Brown. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. It helps. There's some folks out there that you could recommend that would get value from this. And let me know if I can help you. Take care.